Poor Ogrins. They get a bad reputation sometimes. Okay, I think we're gonna try to get the Psyker. I just can't help myself. So let's get rid of one of the Ogrins. No. I'd rather get rid of one of our guardsmen, unfortunately. So let's do that. We'll get rid of one of the guardsmen here, and we're gonna add Signar Fleek. This guy is probably pretty nasty. And of course, we will continue forward. Let's start. And hope for the best, my friends. We know that a massive wave of orcs is on the way. We are in deploy mode, and like I said, we're playing this one defensively, so I'm keeping everybody just the way they are. The only thing I might change is putting this guy over here behind the sandbags, and even there, I really would want to change his actual direction at this point, but I won't worry about it too much. I'm going to do the same with the Chimera Shadow Battalion. Once again, trying to spread these guys out a bit more so that they get the most firepower possible, really. But I'm still staying behind cover. I'm not messing with any of that, and we're going to continue forward. Here we go, guys. End the turn, and we await the orc invasion. We know that there's going to be a ton of orcs attacking us here, and it's going to be interesting to see how long we can last. I hope quite a while. Okay, let's end the turn once again. And as you guys see, those tiny red dots there on the mini-map, those red dots represent the locations of the orcs right now. Basically, we need to try to take those 3 locations. I'm not sure if we only need to hold this position or take those 3 locations, but I think taking those 3 locations is definitely going to give us, a better score for sure here. And look at this. We've got some war buggies. The orcs have commenced their attack, and they're actually getting some decent shots on the Chimera. I mean, considering they're only firing with machine guns, of course. Hitting an APC like this and doing damage is surprising, to say the least. Okay, guys, let's get started here. So first things first, I am going to go ahead and turn around here. I just want to make sure my hull is facing the enemy so they can't really do much damage. And we're going to get a shot off on these war buggies. So let's see which of these weapons we should use. We've got the multi-laser, very high chance to hit, and the heavy bolter, which is on the front of that beautiful Chimera. I'm going to use the multi-laser, and I was hoping to do a little bit more damage than that, but I'll take it. Alright, 9 HP, and maybe we can go ahead and try out the heavy bolter. So now we know the Chimera gets 3 shots. That's really, really good. We're going to be using her in the future for sure. I do want to start firing with the basilisks, but I'm not sure if we should focus on infantry or the war buggies. I know the basilisks don't do well against armored vehicles, but I'm not sure if the war buggies are really armored vehicles. But as you can see, the damage potential is very low. That's not what we're looking for. So let's fire here. Oh yes, the Earthshaker Cannon. Damage potential is very high. Unfortunately, we missed the first shot. Luckily, we get 2. Oh yes, beautiful. Those guys are definitely in a bit of pain. And I'm going to fire with this Chimera here. Let's use the multi-laser, although I should have turned the Chimera. Let's go ahead and see if we can do that right now. And I'm going to see if I can get another shot here. Yes, we can use the multi-laser. So we're getting rid of some knob sluggas here. These guys are very, very good at close combat. In general, orcs are, they excel at close combat, but the knobs especially, of any class, are a force to be reckoned with. I don't want to move our guys out of base. We did that last time and we got pulverized. Although, we do have some sandbags here. So I'm going to put these brave guardsmen, tisk tisk, over here. See if they can't hit the sluggas. And as you can see, guardsmen fire. It's not very accurate, but there's a lot of it. They've got some nice rifles here. I love the way these units look. They're just absolutely beautiful. If you take a look at the guardsmen, and it really gives you the feeling of an actual soldier. A sort of soldier you can relate to, I think, in the 40K universe. It's hard to relate to a Space Marine, because none of us are that strong or have the sort of... not sure what you 40K fans call it, but any sort of implants that increase our strength or increase our agility or our height, etc. But a guardsman you can kind of relate to. Let's go ahead and fire the bolter. I did say I wasn't going to move out, but we've got to move out with the Leaving Rust battle tank at least. Start moving these guys back. And let's fire the las cannon. Wow, we just vaporized that orc. That was pretty bloody. There's nothing left. Open fire with the battle cannon. And wow, we are doing very well so far. I think I'm going to have to support this tank, so I'm going to move a unit of guardsmen forward. Come on, let's be honest, they're cannon fodder. Come right, guys, they're cannon fodder. All the guardsmen fans are like, no, you traitor. All right, we're going to set our reaction arc this way, and actually we can get a shot off. Now, should I destroy that guy or go for the unit over here? I think I'm going to go for them. Because I'd rather weaken them so that they don't do any damage to our guys here. And actually, we unintentionally killed that enemy anyway. Let's fire again. Critical hit on the enemy there. Wish we had taken another basilisk. Oh, there she is. There's the other basilisk. I knew she wasn't going to let us down. Let's open fire. Yes, critical hit. Let's get a second shot. Oh, it was a miss. That is unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to move the Prefectus Commissar up as well. Now, this is a little more dangerous because, you know, this guy could potentially get hurt. But we also have to get the Castellan forward because the Castellan can actually call in airstrikes. So we're going to move him over here for now. And let's take a look at the Primarch. I haven't seen the Psyker yet. For those of you that know about 40k and know about the Psykers, you know, let others know down below. You know, what Psykers are capable of doing, but from what I understand, you know, these guys are extremely powerful, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe 1,000 Psykers every day get sacrificed to the Emperor, so very, very creepy stuff. So look at this phase shift. Only the strong in the mind can enter the warp realm, only strongest can return. Shifts out of reality, 85% cover bonus, wow. It's like putting on the ring. He also has the ability, I want to take a look at all his abilities here. If I'll let myself take a look. Let's see. So we've got the Ectoplasmic Bolt. AP attack. Wow. Armor-piercing attack. Force weapon. This weapon has a part of the Psyker's own soul in it. He and the staff are one. A terrible combination which has brought down many foes. So that's just a melee weapon there. And the Vortex. Purge an entire regiment in the aftermath of the Warp Vortex. An area of effect attack. I cannot wait to use this, guys. I think this guy can actually get rid of an entire group of orcs just by sending them into the warp. That is pretty terrifying, to say the least. I would not want to be those orcs. Let's take a look there. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. And I think I want to move these Ogrins forward and try to shoot the war buggies. They can't help themselves. Come on, they're Ogrins. They love shooting things. Actually pretty similar to orcs in a lot of ways. There we go. One war buggy destroyed. Unfortunately, the rest are out of range. Maybe not such a good idea. Alright, we've got this Hellhound Reaper. And I believe this guy is capable of using a massive flamethrower. I don't think that flamethrower can do much damage against the enemy war buggies, to be honest. But I'm not sure. So for now, I'm going to send him over here to the western front. And we're going to keep a few units over here in base. We might actually kill some units out here and return to the base. But we'll see what happens. I can't help myself. I'm an offensive player, and I'm always attacking, you know, even to my own detriment. So that's probably not going to end anytime soon. There we go. Nice reactionary fire. 136 HP. Excellent shots. But look at how many orcs we have here. I can't wait to use our artillery against them. Oh my goodness. Oh, poor guardsmen. Oh man. I mean, I knew they were cannon fodder, but come on. I mean, that's pushing it a bit. Okay, we've got a runt herder here. We absolutely want to get rid of him. Now, he can basically call upon a massive group of Gretchens. That might not sound like a really good skill, but when you bring that many Gretchens to the fight, it really confuses all our soldiers. Our soldiers do have to focus on the Gretchens, and other bigger units get in. If the Gretchens get close, I mean, a lot of Gretchens can do some damage in large numbers. Oh my goodness. You guardsmen need to focus on the Commissar, because the guardsmen are just getting slaughtered by the rampaging orcs. Look at that, they're pulling back. Nice shot, Ogrins! Instant kill by the Ogrins. That's why I love these guys. Be careful. Wow, nice shots there by the Shooter boys, and I think we have to focus our Basilisk fire on the enemy up here. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and fire here at the Run Herder. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. I'm going to do the same with this Basilisk. We do have a lot of enemies here, though. But maybe we can take them on with infantry. I think we should spread the damage out. Also, we have a 90% chance of hitting them because of their proximity. So let's do that. And let's take the Chimera here and open fire.
Suppressing targets.
Multi-laser against these enemies here. Too bad we couldn't take that guy out. But actually, what I'm going to do, if I can, is fire at this guy and hope that one of the rounds hits him. Nice shots, guys. Alright, let's move forward with the Hellhound Reaper. Look at that. That's pretty terrifying. Could have gotten, of course, a better hit, but I'll take it. And it looks like these Orc boys are totally panicked, which means they're not returning to the battlefield. At least not anytime soon. We might want to get rid of this guy. Let's kill the Slugger. Good shooting, boys. Yeah, these guys are very, very pissed off. It's very clear. Let's go ahead and see if they can kill this guy here. And actually managed to bring down the Run Herder's HP significantly. And I'm not going to go after those war buggies. We will eventually start moving towards those objective points. But we might just hold out for now and kill the first wave of enemies at least. Come on, Ogrins. Kill the big man. Oh, you can't reach him. Unfortunately, Ogrins have these really... not bad guns, but, you know, they don't have very good range, obviously. Look at those beautiful faces. They don't have very good range, and one of the issues is the reason that the Ogrins were given these guns is because if you gave them a regular gun, they would just break it out of either anger or just pure unadulterated strength. So we have to see what happens, but, you know, unfortunately the Ogrins' range is their one detriment. You know, everything else, they're excellent. Let's go ahead and fire the Heavy Bolter. Keep back to Sluggers. Because I don't think our Imperial Guardsmen can handle these guys. Nice. Move forward with this guy as well. Maybe we'll take the center point first and branch out from there. Still not sure. I'm going to use the multi-laser against the Run Herder. Beautiful. We killed the Run Herder, guys. He's down in the snow, and that beautiful little animal he has. Wouldn't it be great to have a pet like that? Yeah, right. Let's see. So these guys are terrified. That's good. They're probably just going to end up running away. So I'm going to focus the laser over here. And we've also got the Heavy Bolter. Good shooting. Now I am going to take the Psyker here. And I'm going to move him over here near the enemy. But actually, it looks like maybe we can use his abilities from here on the enemy. So an Ectoplasmic Bolt... Domination. To be exposed to a Psyker's Mind is a fate worse than death. Instantly reduces a unit's morale to 0. This is awesome. And the Vortex. So this is used to get rid of entire regiments. We're not going to use it on that unit. I think it's much more necessary against a bigger group. So let's see if we can't get the Psyker out there. We'll move the Castellan forward as well. And with the Castellan, I might bring in an airstrike. Here we go, guys. Where's our air support? We're about to find out. Ah, no target. Wait a minute. Don't tell me that we need... This might be just an armor-piercing target. I don't think so. Alright, let's use this. Kill everything in that general direction. There we go. Oh, yes. Gotta love those incoming missiles. That is definitely going to hurt the enemy. Good work, Castellan. And now we can get the Psyker out. Let's get out here. I love the range of the Psyker. I mean, it's really quite far. Kind of looks like Lenin, if you ask me. Right, we could use the Vortex on these guys just to see what it does, but the cooldown is 4 turns. And we all know this is a tough mission, so I think I'm going to hold my horses for now and just wait a bit. As you can see, we have not taken as many infantry units as we could have. We could have taken a lot more infantry, but we focused on the sort of heavy weapons here, or the heavy vehicles, etc. So I'm hoping that we made the right decision. I'm a little unsure about that now. Gatling cannon. Gotta kill those orc boys. We just destroyed, actually, the entrance to our base. Well done. And let's move forward with the Perfectus. Not sure how good the Perfectus is against enemies at this range, but it looks like he's got a plasma pistol and a few abilities here. Incoming fire is nothing to concern yourself with the guardsman. Summon the guard. Take the training manual very seriously. This unit has a high chance to ignore morale damage. That's pretty cool. He's also got a Rosarius, Aura of Discipline, and he's got the Threaten Summary Execution ability. I love this. Targets the most cowardly guardsman in the unit with his bolt pistol. The others have seen before and quickly fall back into line. Instantly fills the morale of the selected unit. We've got to use that against one of these units at some point. Maybe we'll use it against this guardsman unit. Let's do it. Let's see if we can do it. Alright, Threaten Summary Execution. Here we go.
Back in line, unless you want a bolt to the head.
I love that. That's great. Alright, these guys are now more confident than ever. That's hilarious. Okay, let's see. We should probably get one of these tanks over here, just in case the war buggies return. But I can't help myself, so let's end the turn. Okay, a lot of enemies here. We could bring the Psyker over, and I kind of want to use him. Nice shooting, 56 HP. But those orcs are getting mighty close. Yeah, that's smart. Hit an armored vehicle. Gotta love orcs sometimes. They just don't know any better. Oh my goodness. Now that's a problem. The Death Dread. Although we got some pretty good reactionary fire on him. Maybe we can kill this guy. Although look at that. No, that's not good. He's firing at our Castellans. We're definitely going to have to kill him this turn. War Buggy has come back. Probably going to have to use the Ogrins to deal with that. But actually the Ogrins guns are pretty effective against, you know, units like this, so we might go ahead and use them right now. Look at that, he's setting our Chimera on fire. Okay, back to us, boys and girls. I'm going to take the Castellan first and see if I can go ahead and call in the air support on this guy. Here we go. Oh, yes! Only 16 HP, but at least it looked cool. Okay, let's see. Battle Cannon's going to do very little damage. In fact, everything's going to do very little damage. Killing this guy is going to be a hassle. So yeah, we are going to have to use the Ogrins against him for sure. And once again, even the Ogrins aren't going to do much damage to the Death Dread here. 3 HP? That's terrible. What if we use the Psyker against the Ogrin? You guys think that could work? Let's try. Here we go, the Vortex. Okay, so apparently it just damages him. It doesn't actually kill him. But we also have the armor-piercing ectoplasmic bolt. Boom! That's pretty nice. Good job, Psyker. See what else we can do here. I think for now we can just kind of wait. I'm not going to move my Castellan forward. In fact, I might go ahead and get the tank in front of him so he doesn't get damaged or anything. But no, we'll probably just focus fire on the enemy. Laser seems pretty effective. I wonder if we can do anything in regards to morale damage against the enemy here. We should have used the Psyker's ability. I'm not sure if it would work against the Death Dread, though. Because I think, you know, technically the Death Dread is just a vehicle. I know that there's an orc inside controlling him, or I'm assuming there is. But, it doesn't seem to matter. Here we go. Wow, it did almost no damage whatsoever. Artillery is going to have to be the key here. Beautiful. Absolutely devastating. Gotta love the Empire's artillery. And I'm going to fire over here against the Burna boys. Don't want to have to deal with them later, although we've done a pretty good job on enemy morale, so maybe we should focus up here. Although the problem is artillery doesn't do any damage to armored units like that. So let's try against the war buggies. Let's see what happens. Might be a terrible idea, but at least we know. Yeah, it's just not going to do much damage against the war buggies. Alright, let's move forward. And we've got some enemies over there to worry about as well. It never ends. The suspense never ends. Okay, I think we're going to end the turn here, guys. Nice. Yeah, those guardsmen have absolutely been convinced that they should remain in the fight by the Perfectus Commissar. They know what's going to happen if they don't listen to him. And they seem to be pretty obedient right now. Let's see if we can get rid of this orc unit. We need to move back, though, because right now he's right on top of us. Let's use the Ogrins. Get away from our base! Can't burn them because we're going to end up burning our own units. So let's open fire here, even though they're right underneath us. That bolter actually might be able to get some shots. I mean, it's right there on the front of the vehicle. And they are terrified, so I think they'll run. In which case, I'll probably focus my fire on the units back here. Especially the ones that still have sort of a full group here. Despite the fact that they're terrified, they could return later. Nice! Keep it up, boys! Oh, that was beautiful.